All right, hey, what's up guys? It's Roy here, and with today's case review for my Samsung Galaxy S21, I'm going to be doing a case review of this Gear 4 Copenhagen case. Now, I've actually never heard of Gear 4. I was scrolling through Amazon just trying to find cases that stood out to me, and this one stood out like a sore thumb. Now, this is going to run you about 38 bucks with Prime shipping. I will put my affiliate links down in the description if you are interested in purchasing this case after this review. Really appreciate you following my links when you do so. It's supporting my channel, so big thank you. But with this case here, as you can see, it's a little bit different. So as far as the presentation of the box goes, it looks pretty cool, looks really good. Gear 4 logo here. As you can see here, it's 13 feet of drop protection. So that's pretty awesome. So definitely a very good case to help with drops and whatnot. It is made with the D3O bio material there, which was a real big thing back in the day. I remember, you know, as far as all that goes with, I think Tech 21 even back in the day really was big with that stuff. But either way, D3O there, it's eco-friendly, wireless charging compatible. And then it does say that it is an antimicrobial agent in the case that helps protect your case. So, you know, that helps inhibit the growth of microbes and bacterial and stuff like that. And then it does say once again that this case uses D3O, the thinnest, most advanced impact protection material in the world. So real big on D3O, D3O, D3O. So real big on that. And then of course, Samsung Galaxy S21, and the color is black. On this side here, just says Copenhagen. And then on this side here, it says Gear 4. And then on the back, it does have a little bit of a breakdown of everything. So it says flexible, recyclable case made with D3O bio, 13 feet or 4 meters, once again, of drop protection. It says ultra slim design. Here it does talk about the whole contains an antimicrobial agent with properties built in to protect your case by inhibiting the growth of odor-causing bacteria and guarding against the degradation, tongue-tied there, from microorganisms. And then D3O again, and then it does have a limited lifetime warranty. So enough about the box, let's get the case out. So you just slide it out, and here is the actual case. So as far as the case goes, there it is. But let's go ahead and flip it over and look on the inside here real quick. So on the interior, if you can hear that, it's got this ridged material that matches the exterior as well. So it's the same material that's going up against your phone here. And on the inside, it is a solid black material, matte black material that is lined the border there. So nothing really fancy inside of the case, but once again, it does have that D30 material. So, you know, supposedly it's going to really help protect your phone case. But let's go ahead and grab my Samsung S21 here and slap it in real quick. So as far as the install goes, it went on very easily. Now, as far as the case goes, there is what the case looks like on the Phantom Gray. So the case does look really good in my opinion. I do really like the way it looks. I like these textures on the back that makes a little noise when you rub your finger on it, but it helps definitely with grip. You see the camera bump design here. It's kind of got like the texturized part here, and then it goes more into a solid piece here. It does have Gear 4 branding there. I actually really like the cutout for the camera bump. So you got the full cutout there, and then it does kind of stick out past the camera bump and then goes up and around. So then you have a full-on look of the camera bump, and you get a little bit of the color of the phone, and then obviously you have the complete flash exposed there. And there is a little bit of some lips here, but not much. But as you can see there is enough that's going to help protect your lenses and whatnot when you do place the phone back down on any surface. So let's go ahead and just do that real quick and see how that does. So a little bit of a shake there, which I'm kind of surprised because, to be honest with you, the way I'm looking at it, it does look pretty flat. But one thing that I've noticed with this lip actually, and I just forgot, and I'm glad I saw this, is this is the first case I've dealt with where you can kind of see a hump actually around where the camera bump is. So I don't know if the camera's picking that up or doing it justice, but you can feel where that is. So if you run your finger across, you can kind of see that right there. It does stick up right around where the camera bump starts. So here goes all the way around and then ends right there. And then it is smooth right here. So that's kind of causing that wobble a little bit for sure now that I'm thinking about it. But once again, that's going to help with that added protection of your camera lenses there. Now talking about the sides, let's go ahead and take a peek here. So you do have a smooth matte black finish here with some nicely raised power buttons and volume up and down buttons, as you can see there. So very easy to find. And there is some verbiage here. So it says made of plant-based plastic, and it says you've made an impact. So they're really big on this whole green thing here, but there is the look of the side. Going to the bottom, you do have a single cutout there for your USB Type-C port and mic, and then a precise cutout for your speaker grill. And then going down to this side, it is a complete smooth side. And then at the top, you do have two single cutouts for the mics up top. And then one thing I did want to point out too is that material that I'm talking about, like that texture right there, it does go just a tad bit into the side here. So when you're holding the phone, you are feeling that a little bit there. So that's going to help with added grip protection for sure. And then talking about the front of the phone here, so you do have some raised lips all around, but it is more prominent on the forehead and chin, as you can see there. So it raises up just a tad bit, but you do have it on the sides as well. And that's going to be able to help protect the phone when you do place it face down on any type of surface. And there is really not much of a shake, but there is just a little bit. So once again, to be expected with that. And then as far as the actual speaker grill cutout goes, there it is there. So it is a little more prominent. You can definitely see it a little bit more. And then one thing to point out though too is when you're looking at it straight on, if you're outside, and I know it's going to be almost impossible to see this in the video, but you are able to kind of see where these two cutouts here are. If it's sunny and the light is shining through, like right now, I can kind of see when I put my hand over it, I can kind of see that cover up a little bit. So where this is, as you can see, if I lift it up here, you can see the two holes there. So you are able to see it a little bit. So I wish this was a little bit more of a slimmer cutout. So that's just me nitpicking at this point, but is what it is. The front does look very nice. It definitely would be tempered glass friendly or screen protector friendly, because as you can see here, you can see a little bit of the edge of the phone as I'm kind of letting the light hit it. So you can see like the antenna bands and stuff like that. So definitely a very slim profile, but also a type of cutout where it's not just super, you know, just folding over on the actual screen of the phone. So one more thing to point out is this down here. I forgot to really show this off, but once again, they start talking about that D30. So it does say protected by D30, and then you do have this little orange triangle cut out right there. So let's go ahead and do some of the tests. So do the button test first and see how clicky these are. So let's go ahead and do the power button first. And volume up and down. So extremely clicky buttons, so definitely passes that test there. And then now let's go ahead and do my Qi wireless charging test and slap that on real quick. So as you can see here, it is definitely Qi wireless charging compatible, no issues at all there. So fast wireless charging my phone. So definitely passes the Qi wireless charging test as well. So I would recommend this case, but at the same time, I think for the money, for it almost being a $40 case, I don't know if I'm just completely sold on the D30 stuff. You know, I remember years ago, the whole hype of it. And don't get me wrong, like if they're telling me it's gonna protect my phone from 14 feet of drops, then that's definitely a bold claim. And I think they're not just making that up. I think that's the truth. But at the same time, I just don't know, you know, and I'm not going to just throw my phone up in the air and try it out. So if you have, let me know. But another thing that I've noticed is how easy I can take the case off. So even though it is a snug fit, I can just take it off with my thumb right there. So I mean, literally I can take the whole case off almost one-handed. Let's see if I can. Yeah, so literally got the whole phone out one-handed and I popped it back in one-handed. So I prefer my cases to be a heck of a lot more snugger, but that's just me, once again, nitpicking. But like I said, those are little things that when you're buying a case that's protecting an investment like this, you definitely need to know the basics. So there you have it, guys. There's the Gear 4 Copenhagen case for the Samsung Galaxy S21. So hit that like button if you liked the video. If you loved it, please subscribe and follow my channel and keep on coming back for more. I'd really appreciate it. But yeah, guys, be safe out there and we will see you on the next one.